Hello and welcome. Do you want to speak English with confidence? With ChatGPT, you can practice anytime, anywhere. Grammar, vocabulary, and real conversations. Start today. And don't forget to subscribe for more simple and powerful English lessons. Part 1: A new way to learn English. Learning English is not easy. Many people around the world spend years studying English in school. They read books, they do exercises, and they listen to teachers. But after all of that, they still feel nervous when they try to speak. Some people say, "I understand English, but I cannot use it." Others say, "I know grammar, but I forget the words when I need them." This problem is very common. Why does it happen? One reason is that the old way of learning English is often not enough. Students learn rules, but they do not practice real situations. They memorize vocabulary, but they do not use it in sentences. They write essays for exams, but they do not speak freely. Because of this, many learners lose motivation. They start strong, but after a few weeks or months, they stop. Another reason is fear. Many learners feel shy when they speak English in front of other people. They worry about mistakes. They think, "What if people laugh at me? What if I say something wrong?" This fear makes learning slow. Some people even stop speaking at all. But today, something new has arrived. Technology gives us new tools, and one of the most powerful tools is ChatGPT. ChatGPT is an AI assistant that can communicate in natural English. It can answer your questions, correct your mistakes, and practice conversations with you. The best part is, it is always ready, 24 hours a day. Think about it. You do not need to wait for your teacher. You do not need to find a language partner. You do not need to pay for expensive classes. You only need your phone or computer, and you can start learning anytime. ChatGPT can be your private teacher, your study partner, and even your coach. The first step is simple. Ask ChatGPT to be your speaking partner. You can type something like, "Hello, can we have a simple English conversation? Please correct my mistakes." This small request opens a big door. When you type a message, ChatGPT answers like a friend. If you write something wrong, it corrects you. For example, if you say, "I go school yesterday," ChatGPT will tell you, "A better way is, I went to school yesterday." It shows the right form, but it also explains why. The amazing thing is that you can practice without fear. ChatGPT does not judge you. It does not laugh. It only helps. This creates a safe space for learning. You can make as many mistakes as you want. In fact, mistakes become your best teacher, because every correction makes you stronger. Another benefit is freedom. With ChatGPT, you choose the topic. Do you want to talk about your hobby? About food? About travel? You decide. This makes learning more interesting, because you learn English that is useful for your life. You are not stuck with boring textbook topics. ChatGPT can also adjust to your level. If you are a beginner, you can ask it to use short sentences and simple words. If you are more advanced, you can ask it to use longer sentences and more difficult vocabulary. This flexibility is something you almost never get in a normal class. When you practice with ChatGPT every day, you will notice something important. English will stop feeling like a school subject. It will start feeling like a tool you can use. Instead of worrying about perfect grammar, you will focus on communication. Instead of memorizing words for an exam, you will use them in real conversations. This is the real key to fluency. Many learners say that ChatGPT makes them more confident. They no longer wait for the perfect time to speak English. They just start. Even 5 minutes a day can make a big difference. Imagine, 5 minutes of conversation every day means 35 minutes per week, 140 minutes per month, and more than 25 hours per year. That is a lot of practice, and it does not feel heavy, because it is fun. Some people ask, but is ChatGPT better than a real teacher? The answer is, ChatGPT is not a replacement, but it is a powerful partner. A teacher can guide you, motivate you, and understand your personal feelings. But a teacher is not always there. ChatGPT is. It fills the gap between lessons. It keeps you practicing, so you do not forget what you learn. The most important thing is consistency. Using ChatGPT one time will not change your English. But using it every day, even for a short time, will slowly transform your skills. It is like going to the gym. One workout does not make you strong. But small steps every day build real strength. So, the first lesson is this: stop waiting for the perfect method, the perfect course, or the perfect teacher. Start practicing now. Open ChatGPT and say, "Let's talk." Make mistakes, learn from them, and enjoy the process. The journey to English fluency is not about perfection. It is about courage, practice, and patience. In this new way of learning, you are not just a student. You are an active learner. You decide the topic, the speed, and the style. ChatGPT gives you freedom and support. Together, you can build a strong foundation for your English. This is the beginning of a new journey. A journey where English becomes part of your daily life. A journey where mistakes are welcome. A journey where practice feels natural and fun. With ChatGPT, you do not walk alone. You always have a partner, ready to guide you forward. Part 2: Step-by-Step Improvement. When you start using ChatGPT to practice English, the first conversations may feel simple. You say hello, you talk about your day, and you ask small questions. But after some practice, you can move to the next level. ChatGPT can become your correction coach and your vocabulary teacher. This will help you improve step by step. Correction and feedback. Many learners study grammar for years, but they still make the same mistakes. They forget to change verbs into the past tense. They confuse a and the. They write he go instead of he goes. Mistakes are normal, but we need a way to fix them. ChatGPT can do this in a clear and gentle way. Here is how you can use it. Write a short paragraph about your day. For example, yesterday I go to market. I buy apple. It is cheap and red. Then ask, please correct my text and explain my mistakes. ChatGPT will answer. Better version: yesterday I went to the market. I bought an apple. It was cheap and red. Explanation: Use went instead of go because this is past tense. Use bought instead of buy because it happened yesterday. Use was instead of is because the event is in the past. This simple exercise is powerful. You can see the difference between your text and the correct version. You can also understand why it is correct. The next time you write or speak, you will remember. Each correction is a small step forward. Learning vocabulary in context. Another common problem is vocabulary. Many students try to memorize long lists of words, but they forget them after a few days. Why? Because they only read the word, but they do not use it. ChatGPT can help you learn new words in a better way. You can type, "Give me 5 words about travel," with example sentences. ChatGPT might answer. 1. Ticket, I bought a ticket for the train. 2. Luggage, my luggage is very heavy. 3. Journey, the journey took 3 hours. For airport, we arrived at the airport early. 5. Delay, the flight had a delay. Now you do not only see the word, but also how to use it in a sentence. The next step is to practice. Ask ChatGPT, please make a quiz with these words. It will give you sentences with blanks, and you must choose the right word. Or you can write your own sentences and ask, please check my sentences. When you learn vocabulary in this way, the words stay longer in your memory. You connect the word with a real situation. You use it, not just read it. Building small habits. To improve step by step, you need daily habits. For example, every morning, write 3 sentences about your plan for the day. Ask ChatGPT to correct them. Every evening, write 3 sentences about what you did. Again, ask for corrections. Every week, choose a topic, food, hobbies, travel, and learn 10 new words with ChatGPT. These small actions only take 5 to 10 minutes, but over time they build strong skills. Why this works? Traditional learning often feels heavy. You wait for a long class, you study a big book, and you feel tired. But step-by-step practice with ChatGPT feels light. You only do a little each day, but you do it often. This is the secret of progress. Another reason why this works is personalization. In a classroom, one teacher must teach many students. Some lessons are too easy for you, some are too hard. With ChatGPT, the lesson is made only for you. You choose the level, the topic, and the style. The result. After weeks of daily corrections and vocabulary practice, you will notice changes. Your sentences will become more correct. You will stop making the same mistakes. You will remember new words and use them naturally. Most importantly, you will feel more confident. Remember, English is not learned in one big step. It is learned in many small steps. ChatGPT helps you take those steps every day. Correction by correction, word by word, you grow stronger. Part 3: Real-life practice and personal lessons. Learning English is not only about grammar and vocabulary. Real success comes when you can use English in real life. You need to order food in a restaurant, ask for help in an airport, or talk to a boss in a job interview. These situations are different from textbooks. They are fast, they are practical, and sometimes they are stressful. But here is the good news: ChatGPT can help you prepare for them. Roleplay for real life. One of the most useful ways to practice with ChatGPT is roleplay. Roleplay means pretend play. You imagine a situation, and ChatGPT takes a role. For example, you can type, "Pretend you are a waiter in a restaurant. I will order food." Then the conversation begins. ChatGPT, welcome to our restaurant. May I take your order? You, yes, I would like a pizza and some water, please. The roleplay continues until you finish the situation. If you make mistakes, you can ask for corrections. Please correct my sentences after we finish the roleplay. This is safe practice. You are not in a real restaurant, but it feels real. The next time you order food, you will remember the sentences. You can also try other role plays. Job interview, pretend you are my interviewer. Ask me 3 questions. Shopping, pretend you sell clothes. I want to buy a t-shirt. Travel, pretend you are at the airport check-in counter. I am the passenger. Each roleplay teaches you useful words, polite expressions, and natural answers. Adjusting the level. The best part is that ChatGPT can change the difficulty. If you are a beginner, you can ask, "Please make the conversation very simple." If you want a challenge, you can say, "Make the conversation more difficult, like a real busy airport." This flexibility is powerful. In real life, English can be easy or hard. With ChatGPT, you can prepare for both. Personal lessons. Roleplay is fun, but sometimes you want a more structured lesson. ChatGPT can do that too. You can say, "Please make a 20-minute English lesson for me. My level is beginner. I want to learn how to describe people." ChatGPT may give you 1. Vocabulary list: tall, short, young, kind, friendly. 2. Example sentences: She is tall and friendly. He is short but very kind. 3. Short text: My teacher is young. She is very kind and always smiles. For practice activity, write 3 sentences to describe your best friend. This looks like a lesson from a teacher, but it is made just for you. You can ask for any topic: food, hobbies, travel, or even business English. You can also ask for a daily or weekly plan. Please make a plan for me to practice 15 minutes every day for 1 week. It will create a schedule with topics, exercises, and review activities. Why it helps. Real-life practice and personal lessons are important for 3 reasons. 1. Confidence: when you practice situations before they happen, you feel more ready. You know what to say, and you are less nervous. 2. Relevance: you learn words and sentences you will actually use. This makes learning practical and useful. 3. Consistency: with small lessons every day, you build a habit. Learning becomes part of your routine. Example routine. Here is a simple weekly routine with ChatGPT. Monday, role play, order food in a restaurant. Tuesday, vocabulary, learn 5 words about travel. Wednesday, role play, job interview. Thursday, personal lesson, describing people. Friday, role play, shopping for clothes. Saturday, vocabulary, 5 words about feelings. Sunday, free talk, tell ChatGPT about your week. This routine is not long. Each session takes 10 to 15 minutes. But after a few weeks, you will feel a big difference. The result: by practicing with ChatGPT in this way, you are preparing for real life. You are not just learning English for exams. You are learning English for the world outside. Every conversation, every lesson, and every roleplay makes you ready. You will feel less stress when speaking to real people. You will know the right words in the right moment. And most importantly, you will feel proud of yourself. Part 4: Think in English and Grow. Learning English is not only about words, grammar, or practice. The final goal is to think in English. When you can think in English, you stop translating every sentence in your head. You start to speak faster, understand better, and feel more natural. This is the moment when English becomes part of your life. ChatGPT can help you reach this stage. Why thinking in English is important. When learners translate in their mind, they often feel slow and nervous. For example, you think in your first language, Twa muan wong nuok. Then you translate, I want to drink water. This takes time. But if you think directly in English, the words come quickly. Thinking in English is also important for listening. When you hear someone speak, you do not have time to translate. You need to understand directly. That is why practicing this skill is the key to fluency. How ChatGPT helps you think in English. There are many simple ways to train your brain with ChatGPT. Daily prompts: ask ChatGPT, please give me one simple English question every morning. Then answer in English. Example: ChatGPT, what did you eat for breakfast? I ate bread and eggs. Picture description: upload or describe a picture to ChatGPT. Ask, please help me describe this in English. This activity pushes you to use English words for real things. Thinking exercises: tell ChatGPT, ask me 3 questions. Wait for my answer. Then check my grammar. These small exercises force your brain to stay in English. No translation rule: during practice, tell ChatGPT, do not translate. Please explain only in easy English. This rule keeps your mind in English, not in your first language. Building a habit. The secret is consistency. If you practice 10 minutes every day, your brain starts to change. English becomes natural. Try to connect ChatGPT practice with your daily life. Morning: one simple chat for warm-up. Afternoon: short role-play about your activities. Evening: free talk about your day. This habit is small but powerful. After weeks, you will notice you start to think in English even when you are alone. Motivation and growth. Learning a language is a long journey. Sometimes you feel tired, or you think your progress is slow. ChatGPT can also help here. You can ask, please give me some motivation in English, level A2. It may say, remember, every day you learn, you are one step closer to fluency. Small steps make big change. Messages like this give you energy. They remind you that growth is possible if you keep going. The big picture. Improving with ChatGPT is not magic. It is practice. But it is practice made easy, friendly, and always available. You have a partner to correct your mistakes, guide your lessons, and motivate you every day. When you think in English, you will not only improve your language, you will also grow as a person. You will feel more confident, more open to the world, and more ready for new opportunities.